I hope you are all well. I welcome you back to our lessons, and second term begins. And as we begin our second term, our first lesson is going to be on hygiene and nutrition. So under hygiene and nutrition, we are going to do a bit of revision of what we did last term. So last time we learned about foods, and we are going to continue with that from where we left. Under foods, we learned about importance of foods to our bodies. First of all, you should know what are foods. Foods are the things we eat to make us grow well, to make us strong, to make us healthy, and also to protect us from diseases. So let us look at the different times that we are supposed to eat. During the day, we have different times at which we eat various foods. First of all, if we wake up in the morning, the food we eat in the morning is called breakfast. And examples of the food that we eat in the morning are tea, porridge, mandazi, sweet potatoes, arrowroots, and many others. So you can think about other foods that I have not mentioned that you can eat in the morning. Secondly, we have the food that we eat at midday. And the food that we eat at midday is called lunch. Examples of this food that we eat at midday are like rice, chapati, vegetables, fish, and many others. So think of other food that you can eat at lunch. The other food that we eat is supper. So supper is the food we eat before we sleep, before we go to bed. We eat supper. An example of supper are foods like ugali. You can eat rice, you can eat chapati, you can eat chicken, you can eat meat. So we have breakfast in the morning, lunch at midday, supper in the evening before you go to bed. And in between these meals, between the breakfast and lunch, there are some small food that we can eat when we feel hungry. This small food that we eat in between the breakfast and lunch, or between lunch and supper, are called snacks. And snacks, examples of snacks are like popcorns, biscuits, orange, banana, and many others. And I would like you to think of some of the snacks that you usually carry to eat while you are in school. Okay, let's move on to grouping of foods. How do we group foods? We know that this food we eat, some of them come from plants, and some of the food we eat come from animals. So let us look at the food that we get from plants. We eat the roots of plants like cassava. We also eat the roots of potatoes. We eat the roots of carrots. We eat the roots of yam, arrowroots, and many others. Think of other roots that we eat. We also eat the leaves of some plants. Which are these plants? Plants like kales, sukuma wiki, plants like onions, spinach, cabbage. We have others that we eat their leaves, like the pumpkin leaves. So think of other leaves that we eat. So these are some of the parts of the plant that we eat. Other parts of the plant that we eat are the fruits. So we eat the fruits of mango, orange, grapes, banana, pawpaw, watermelon, and many other fruits. So think of other fruits that you eat. Those ones are the fruits part of a plant. Another part of a plant that we eat are the seeds. And which seeds do we eat? We eat the seeds of maize, rice, beans, green grams, millet, sorghum, and many others. So think of other seeds that we eat. And lastly, we eat the stem of sugarcane. We eat the stem of sugarcane. So these are the parts of the plants that we eat. So under that, I would like you to answer these questions that I'm going to write shortly on the board. So do this question, and in case of any question, just call. I will assist. Thank you, and I wish you well.